To the Middle East now amid increasing concern about the war in Gaza spilling into a wider regional conflict. Today, there were two reminders that this war is at its heart a human tragedy. Newborn twins were killed in an airstrike today, along with their mother and grandmother. As their father went to collect their birth certificates, they were just 4 days old. Elsewhere in Gaza, a 3-month-old baby was the only survivor in a separate attack which killed the rest of her family. Sky Middle East correspondent Anistar Bankal reports and a warning that some viewers may find the content of his report distressing. Muhammad became a father 4 days ago. Today, he went to hospital in central Gaza to pick up the birth certificate of his newborn twins. Instead, he ended up in the morgue to identify the bodies of his wife and two babies. They were killed by an Israeli airstrike. While he was out, people from the neighborhood called me and told me that your house he lived in was bombed. His wife, he two children, and his mother-in-law were gone. His wife gave birth before yesterday. He didn't even have the time to celebrate them. She gave birth by cesarean section and she was still tired and could not talk. The airstrike hit their top floor apartment. We asked the identity for a statement but have not received one. Side in the house is still smoldering from the explosion. They use bottles of water to try and put out the fire still burning. Any sign of family life has already been extinguished. Will never know her parents. They were killed in another airstrike, leaving the 5-month-old on orphan. Her body is pockmarked with wounds from shrapnel. She is the only survivor from her family. She refused any kind of feeding. This is one of the very sad and catastrophic story we have ever seen in this war. A lot of these and stories nowadays. For now, is in the arms of her aunt, but the doctors are desperately trying to find a surrogate mother to breastfeed her before she gets any weaker. Today, Hamas fired two rockets towards the first time that they targeted the city is more than 2 months. The IDF said that one fell short inside Gaza, the other landed in the sea. There were no injuries. Hamas might be severely diminished, but they are not defeated even after 10.5 months of brutal war. Israel believes that the best chance of a favorable ceasefire deal is to keep the military pressure on Gaza. It might be working, but it's coming at a huge cost to generations of Palestinian families. Thank you so much.